Evening, host Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch, Tuesday, May 2025. Let's do a global report. Let's start off with our sun. Solar wind speeds are, they're not too high, 584 kilometers per second. That large coronal hole still facing us. So I think the next acceleration, it could be tomorrow, but when this section here becomes more Earth alignment in about 1 day, 1.5 days, then another 2 days after that, we might have some interesting activity, maybe. Let's go to our jet streams. Start off in the southern hemisphere. Notice the split right here off of Africa. There is actually a fifth jet stream, equatorial, which flows in the opposite direction. However, it looks like that's pretty much being canceled out. Before we get into North America, what is this? Look at this mess. This is why the weatherman cannot accurately predict long-range weather. Now I'm going to go over to the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network, something I haven't done in a long time. This is our tremor reports for the Cascadia subduction zone. So today we have 535, so both ends are in motion. Now let's go back a few days. Yesterday was 722. So again, the usual places. So this cluster here, Medford, is in line with this fracture right here. This one here is in line with this fracture right here, the Gorda plate. '18th, 646, same, 695, '16th, 794 individual tremors. $477, 453. I'm just looking to see when this tremor event may have started. The 11th is almost 700. Oh. It's rare to have them here. Okay, well, I'm not going to bore you. Looks like this slow slip event started in the beginning of May. Around May 3rd. Check our buoys. Nothing's in motion. Everything's reset. Sulfur dioxide emissions are typical. Pollution, China. Pollution, India. Oh. Looks like a Nat Krakatoa, child of Krakatoa, is having a little bit of a tantrum. Northeast quadrant, United States, this is industry coal burning. Before I let you go, it's wild. I've already told you about the heat. Australia. It's a new one. So I'm going to talk about NASA firms. Folks, if you're going to start using these sites, you need to do a lot of study, a lot of homework, so you don't jump to conclusions. There's a lot of information here to learn. What all this means, the Landsat satellite, the VIIRS, the infrared, MODIS, etc. Click on the information icon. You need to study all of this so you understand what you're looking at. So you understand that, like, if anybody else is using this and they show you this, you think, oh my God, look, it's all on fire. No, just zoom in. Oh, actually, there's quite a bit. You have to know such things, such as these ones here are simply the oil and gas platforms, flare stacks, flaring off. Same with this one here. Same with this one here. You have to understand that when you see these lines here and here, it's nothing nefarious. This is simply the orbital track. It can scan only so wide. They're not doing anything in a straight line or anything like that. You have to understand that some of these are industry, such as coal plants, steel plants, arc furnaces, reheat furnaces, hot beds. All of these are the oil and gas platforms in the North Sea, flare stacks. Whereas this one here and this one here is a volcanic island. We're here in the Persian Gulf. Again, there are all the oil platforms flaring off. Same thing here, Iraq, Iran. You do this long enough, you know what sticks out. Like this one here in the Java Sea is not, well, there's quite a few here. You know, so you know this is Iwo Jima, you know this is Guam, and so on. Like I said, before you start posting anything, do your homework. I hate to sound like that other guy, but you need to know what all this means. Oh, by the way, if anybody says do your homework, he doesn't want you to do your homework. You need to understand YouTubers. They get paid when you watch 4,000 hours worth of their videos. So if you have a large following and someone says do your homework, go through the playlist, you're just accumulating watched hours so he gets paid more. That's all it is. All right, folks. 10:30 p.m. That is all as you were.